Here's the story, Mr. Men Adventure on Wheels. It was a remarkably odd day for Mr. Busy. He had got up early as usual, got washed, brushed his teeth, eaten his breakfast, and cleaned the house from top to bottom as usual, then discovered he had nothing to do. Everything on his to-do list had been crossed off. Mr. Busy sat at his kitchen table and looked at the clock. What was he going to do for a whole day? And then it occurred to him. He would do nothing. He would have a day doing nothing at the beach. As the sun rose, Mr. Busy set off in his car. He soon reached a building site. Mr. Uppity was building a new house for himself. Mr. Uppity already had a house. A huge house, but he wanted an even bigger house. The building site was in chaos. Mr. Wrong had dug a hole with his digger, but he had dug it in the wrong place. Mr. Uppity was furious. Mr. Forgetful had forgotten to turn off his cement mixer, and Mr. Uppity was even more furious about that. Mr. Busy looked at the chaos. He thought about his plan to do nothing for the day, but he just could not help himself. He had to get involved. He had to get busy. So he got busy sorting everything out with a bulldozer. And, being the busy fellow he is, he soon had everything finished. Mr. Busy waved goodbye and continued on his way to the beach. Outside the fire station, the fire crew were all standing on the pavement looking very worried. Little Miss Quick, who drove the fire engine, had been in such a hurry to leave when the alarm was rung that she had driven off before the fire crew could get on board. Bit silly, little Miss Quick is. Mr. Busy gave the fire crew a lift to the fire. The beach could wait. There was plenty of the day left to do nothing. As he watched the fire crew putting out the fire, he heard a sudden cry of pain. "Ow! I've hurt my..." began Mr. Bump. "Don't worry," cried Mr. Busy. And without Mr. Bump finished his sentence, Mr. Busy bundled him into the back of an ambulance and drove him to the hospital with the siren ringing. However, on the way, they got stuck behind Mr. Slow and his steamroller, so Mr. Busy took a shortcut across the fields. Oof, painful. It was very bummed about Mr. Bumper who had arrived at the hospital, and it turned out, after all, that Mr. Bumper had only burnt his tongue on a cup of hot tea. Typical. After leaving the hospital, Mr. Busy set off the beach again, but along the way he spotted a very puzzled Mr. Funny next to a pile of red noses outside his red nose factory. Mr. Funny's worker, Little Miss Late, was late for work. Mr. Busy quickly got to work packing the red noses in boxes. He then loaded the boxes into Mr. Funny's delivering lorry using a forklift truck. Mr. Funny's World of Red Noses. Nice name. Then Mr. Busy drove Mr. Funny's delivery lorry to the shop. "Just look at Mr. Funny's car. It's a shoe." Mr. Funny thanked him for all his help, and with a big smile on his face, Mr. Busy continued his journey to the beach. Over ahead he saw Farmer Field's farm. It was the busiest time of the year on the farm, and Farmer Fields needed all the help he could get. However, the help that he had got was no help at all. Mr. Muddle had tipped the grain into the pigsty, and little Miss Scatterbrain was trying to plough the pond. Oh dear me. That's silly, isn't it? Mr. Busy knew just what was needed. A tow truck. And in no time at all, Mr. Busy had sorted out the mess. He decided that he even had time to harvest a field of barley before he went to the beach. And look what little Miss Scatterbrain's doing. She's using a hoover to clean it up. Mr. Busy was about to reach the beach. He could even see it. But it was on the other side of a racetrack. A racetrack where Mr. Rush was looking for someone to race with. And busy old Mr. Busy just could not resist the challenge. Mr. Rush climbed onto his motorbike and Mr. Busy got into a racing car. On the count of 3 they were off. Mr. Rush was the fastest thing on 2 legs, and he thought he was also the fastest thing on 2 wheels. But Mr. Busy was even faster on 4 wheels. He sped past Mr. Rush and over the finish line first. But he didn't stop there. Oh no, he raced on out of the racetrack towards the beach. Mr. Busy had finally arrived, but the sun was setting and it was time to go home. So much for Mr. Busy's day of doing absolutely nothing. Well, there's always next time.